My last show I did, that shit was crazy. It was packed.
It was packed?
Yeah, and there was, dude, the energy, like, that right there made me want to, like, do some crazy shows. Like, I'm trying to open for Jack Harlow or some shit.
We call ourselves CiiiTY, but we global. And everybody that has a voice is allowed to be vocal.
CiiiTY Media, ladies and gentlemen. What is up? Jay Fazo in the building.
What's up? I'm glad to be here. I'm good.
How was your day?
It's been good, man. It's been a little hectic, you know what I'm saying? Kind of went the wrong way on the way here, so you know what I'm saying, I was a little late.
I mean, that's Florida. Happens all the time. I was curious. We're listening to your music, and was it one of the comments that said Eminem Jr.? Have you read your comments or something like that?
Yeah, I've read them.
What do you think of that?
I mean, like, being compared to someone that's, like, as good as that, you know, that's cool, but I think I got my own style.
Who inspired you? Like,
you mean, like, to rap?
Yeah. Like, who did you listen to practice your own rap?
So, like, as a kid, I used to listen to, like, Biggie and Tupac, you know what I'm saying? Me and my friends used to bump that shit hard. But, like, recently, probably my biggest inspiration has got to be J. Cole. You know what I'm saying?
J. Cole?
Yeah.
How early do you go with J. Cole's career? Like, what was the first album you listened to him?
So, I honestly, not going to lie, probably started listening to him, like, 2 years ago.
2 years ago. What was the first song that pushed you towards him?
Power Trip.
Power Trip.
Yep.
Miguel. That was Born Sinner album, the second album.
That one was good.
So, are you originally from Palm Beach, or I think I seen somewhere you was born in New York or something, or?
So yeah, I was born in New York, but I lived in Orlando as a kid, and then I like moved back, and then around the age of 7, and then I got into like some legal trouble. So my grandma was like, "Oh, you going to live with your mom?" So I came down here for like 6 months. I lived in Newport Richie, and then moved back. I was like, "This ain't it."
Then you were just moving back and forth, huh?
Yeah.
So how? So what was the most place that you spent the most time? You had the most memory on?
The most would be New York.
New York.
Yeah.
Well, what age did you move from New York to down here?
So like when I was, you mean like as a child?
Yeah.
So I think like probably like 2.
2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like 2, and then I lived here till 7. Then I moved back.
Again.
Yeah.
Okay.
New York again.
I see. So that's when you find your passion for music. Like, how does it? What was the startup for you?
So I was making music in middle school with like a group of friends at lunch. You know what I'm saying? And then everyone was making fun of us. They were like, "Yo, you guys suck." So I stopped it. You know what I'm saying? I was like, "Yo, I'm done." And then like a couple years went by. I was like, "All right, like actually I do like music, so I'm gonna give it a try." So I started doing it again. This was after I dropped out of school and shit. I was with like, you know what I'm saying, a group of friends that probably like, you know what I'm saying, we were all in the same vibe, so we were all doing the same shit, you know. And then the music that I was making was more like trap, more like not what I'm really into now, you know what I'm saying? And like that's why I had to stop again. I was like, all right, that's done. I gave it some years and I let it sit, and then probably like 5 years ago I was like, nah, I'm gonna do this. So then the last 2 years I've been taking it really serious.
Okay. You said, so you would say in the beginning, the type of music you was making, like it wasn't the sound that you was looking for. That's
Yeah, it was like, you know, we were just like, it was like talking about like doing drugs and all this and that, and it's like, I'm not, you know what I'm saying, I like to smoke and shit, but like I don't like promote doing drugs and shit like that.
We can tell by the titles of your songs on your albums, Intentions, Opinions.
Yeah.
You know, it tells kind of message your art is creating.
Yeah, it's like conscious rap, you know.
Yeah. Changes too, you know.
Yeah.
And the cover of it too, the illustration, the design of it, it's actually really great.
Thank you.
As like in you, as like there's 2 sides, and then the Changes 2 is with you
and then I don't know, like a lot of people might have missed it, but in Changes 1, so like the main change that happened is I had a daughter, and I was like, all right, I gotta change my life. You know what I'm saying? I can't keep doing this stuff that was getting me like in trouble with the law. You know what I'm saying? Because that's not gonna get me anywhere. So
kids change everything.
So when I had my daughter, I stopped everything, and that's like around the same time when I started like wanting to drop music, because I was like, yo, like I gotta do something to provide for these kids, you know, for my daughter. And then so Changes 2, that was after I had my son. So he's also like, he's in the picture and he's on the swing set with my daughter.
I was wondering who those were. I saw them.
That's my daughter and son.
How old
Wow,
your kids?
I wouldn't have guessed that. I was thinking like siblings, like little sister, but that her kids is actually.
My daughter, she's 3, and my son is 1.
Okay. Oh, yeah. I thought it would be a little bit older.
Nah, I'm only 22.
Okay. You still getting busy, man.
But I like I like the motivation behind your music. It's your children.
Hell yeah.
That's something you'll never fail.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? When that's your drive, when his kids evolve, you go. Like,
That's
there's
a fact.
nothing will stop
My
you.
life changed for completely the better.
So for that to be your intentions and your motivation is what's gonna keep you going.
Mm-hmm. 100% agree with that.
Do you make your music and like think of your children like in the future listening to it?
Wait, what's up?
I said, when you make your music, do you think about your kids like listening to it? Is that a part of it?
So like sometimes I'm like, I think about it because like some songs do kind of like say bad words here and there, but like I also don't like to like cuss too much, you know what I'm saying? But
But then again, when you were 5, you were listening to like whoop that shit, you know? Like,
yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Like it's not too bad, but
it won't affect you that much to listen to music.
yeah, they definitely like they're always in my mind, but like certain songs I have written like for them specifically, but pretty much anytime I write a song, they always love it. So like I pretty much like every song is their favorite. You know what I'm saying? Like at home, they'll literally be watching the YouTube videos and they'll be like, "Daddy, Daddy."
Hey. What's your favorite song from a famous rapper that's talked about their daughter? Because you probably had to listen to it and maybe catch inspiration.
For Your Eyes Only.
J. Cole.
Yeah.
Okay. I like that song.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm
They
like,
go
dude,
hard, man.
I relate to a lot of things he said in that. Like the ages even matched up. I was like, what the heck?
Yeah, that's what happens. That's what happens. So, when did you start performing? Did you ever start? Are you performing right
Yeah,
now?
I'm performing. I actually just started like right before 2021 ended, and like that was one of my goals. Is I was like, I gotta start performing, and then it just started happening. So like, I think I've only done like 3 real shows so far.
So you haven't done a show before COVID.
No.
So this is you're entering this new stage in this type of
Yeah.
environment.
Oh
which is
yeah,
completely
it's
different.
it's getting crazy.
How did it feel to be on stage for the first time? Were you nervous?
First time it was like, yeah, a little nervous, but like I was like, I wanted to do it just to like, you know, get it out the way. And like the show, you know what I'm saying? There was probably like 5-10 people. It wasn't nothing big, you know what I'm saying? Like actually,
It's like that though.
it was actually, there was a lot of people there because it was at a pop-up event for like weed and shit. So like there was hella people, but like not like there for the music, you know?
Yeah.
But like some people heard it. They were like, yo, that was sick. And like it was cool. But my last show I did, that shit was crazy. It was packed.
It was packed.
Yeah. And there was, dude, the energy, I've like that right there made me want to like do some crazy shows. Like I'm trying to open for Jack Harlow or some shit.
I mean, go ahead.
I'm trying to. I've been in contact with his manager, but it's a little harder than that.
Yeah, it's hard. It's very hard, but it is worth the feeling.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and especially but those moments where there's only 5 to 10 people,
Mm-hmm.
it's kind of like ironic when you get off stage and just kind of laugh about it. Like it's just there's only 2 people there, but
Yeah.
those 2 people find inspiration in what you did.
And honestly, like it wasn't even like when I got off stage, it was actually kind of hyped. It was like, everyone was like, "Yo, that was crazy."
Yeah.
I was
you
like,
can-
"Really? I thought it was shit."
It's funny though, you know, when you do little things like that one person out of 2 people, you bump into like 5 years later and they'll still remember what you did.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
You got to think about those little things when you're on stage.
You got some some new music dropping soon, right?
Yeah. So actually, I got a little information to spill. You know what I'm saying? But my next project is gonna be called Too Real, like TOO. You know, like also kind of like Too Real.
Okay.
But I'm gonna be having, I don't know if you know him or not, but I'm gonna be having features from Futuristic, Kasky, and Mark Battles.
No Kasky.
You know Kasky? That's probably like the biggest one I'm getting, the biggest feature.
Huh. How long does it take you to make an album or made the last 2 albums? How long did it take?
It kind of depends. Like, I don't like to rush my music, you know? So like I gotta feel it, and I'm already like 6 songs done with the next project, and I just dropped my last project, like November 1st. Changes 2, I dropped November 1st.
So how was the collaboration on you and those guys come together? How did everything merge?
Pretty much like, dude, I've just been searching for like people to work with, and like engineers, producers, just anybody, like videographers, you know what I'm saying? That's why I travel so much, is because I'm always going to different spots to work with different people. And you know what I'm saying, the opportunity came up, so I already booked the flight. We're going to shoot the video in March with Kasky.
Where are you flying to?
Los Angeles.
Los Angeles.
Yes.
So where have you traveled so far because of music?
For music, I've traveled Florida. You know Obi, right?
No.
You don't know Obi?
I don't.
He shoots videos in Miami. He's pretty crazy. Like that, those videos, crispy.
I probably do. Probably I'm not remember his name. I'm bad with names sometimes.
I feel that. I feel that.
It's too many people to remember. You meet, especially when you're in the industry, you meet so many people. Like, just be honest. You gotta.
That's true.
Obi flying with you, so he gonna be shooting the video. The music
So
video for you?
actually, he doesn't be flying with me, and like a lot, like so that's the thing is like I don't really have like a photographer that flies with me. I like to go and work with photographers in their city. So like I came out here to work with him, and like that's what brought me to Miami. You know, because like I'm working with him, and then I've gone to Los Angeles. I'm about to be going to Arizona to do the video with Futuristic.
What? Wait, what part of Arizona?
Dude, I can't even remember. I want to say it's like Tempe or something like
Are you
that.
going on a mountain or something?
I don't even know where he lives. I feel like it's like closer to the desert.
Dang, Arizona's so beautiful.
Is it? I've never been there.
Yeah, it's great nature for music videos.
But hell yeah. And yeah, like that's like his videos are like, you know, like they're not like all this crazy buildings and like city life. It's like stuff like that where it's like not, you know what I'm saying? Nothing crazy. It's just him rapping, and like that's what gets the fans is like just the rap.
Yeah, yeah. I'm the director too as well.
So like when I started rapping, I was like, oh, I need these crazy videos because you know like that's what's gonna get people drawn in. And like now I'm at the point where my music speaks for itself, and the videos are still really good, you know. But like before, it was like the videos were a little better than the songs, and now everything's just fitting perfect.
We call ourselves CiiiTY, but we global. And everybody that has a voice is allowed to be vocal.